These two ended up being among the harder types of adhesive. It wasn't paper, it was just stuck on adhesive. And this one, the Tolstoy, got a pretty clean result, and you can see this, all this white stuff. This is like adhesive residue that I scraped off. And same over here. Well, I can see under the magnification that I've still got a little bit by the O here. And basically it's just like fingernail going forward in a way where it can't really take paper off unless you get unlucky. There we go, that's gone. This one's not perfect, like there's residue right here on the bottom right. I don't think I can do much more without risking just a lot of paper loss, so that's kind of gonna be how it is, and sometimes that's the way it goes. Gonna dump this water and show how to put the cards in the book. Okay, so the cards come out of the water, you rinse them, kind of just like shake them in the water just to make sure there's none of the residue that's still on them. For really nice cards, I change the water and then do that, or I have a little cup of water that I dunk the card in before it gets dried. So put it in your paper towel or napkin in this case and just pat it dry. Then over here inside the book you find a good page where each side is clean and smooth, and two pieces of computer paper go on each side. Again, I need a tripod, but card goes in, close it, and then you put something heavy on it. I normally have like 15-pound weightlifting weights that work perfectly, but left them in the car, so just have to pretend I'm putting something right there. And we'll do the same with the Tolstoy. He goes in there too. So, and this is real important, is the card's real wet right now. So this first, putting it in here with some pressure on it, you only do this for about 2 minutes. And then you just start moving the card around to the clean spots of paper. Move it like 4 or 5 times in the first half hour, and then less after that. And I tend to leave a card in for like 3 days and just move it periodically. You know, like you can see the paper gets wet right away, and then you can just slide them over. So leave the wet spot, find a new spot, and you just want to like not forget that they're in here for the first half hour. Just keep moving them, and when the paper is wet, move them, and eventually the paper around them won't be wet, and then that's when you're just in maintenance. Hold them for a while in the book. That's about it, actually. That I could do more about the actual process, but that's pretty much it. This is how a lot of times you'll see like a card in a graded holder and it's all warped and like it doesn't sit flat, and that's probably because someone soaked it and didn't have a good way to keep it flat when it was drying. And when you do it this way, your card will come out very flat and look nice. Sometimes I've soaked cards that don't even need it, other than they're kind of warped and I want them to lay flat. So I just do the same process, get them wet, leave them in there for 20 minutes, and and then dry them and keep them in the book for a couple days, and they come out looking a lot nicer.